Good evening. We are now live with the Mark Chrysostom 916 Facebook page, which is created in honor of His Grace, Velle Mitrapolita, whom we lovingly call Tirumeni Appajan. Tirumeni Appajan, on behalf of more than 17,000 members worldwide, we would like to send our birthday greetings to you and wish you many, many more years and many more thoughts and many more wonderful experiences that we can enjoy in your company. On this occasion, we would like to have an interaction with you, and we would like to just discuss about what's happening in the world now and let us know your views as to what best you think about. At the start, we would like to talk about families. Now that if we compare from the previous ages, we were having joint family systems. Now we are having a nuclear family, Tirumeni. So how do you think is this nuclear family creating an impact in the world? Because we see most of the media is reporting criminals being fostered in families. What is your views on that, Tirumeni?
Money is more important. With money you can control everything. But those were days when you said values are more important than money or material.
Yeah.
And we have now lost control over values. We don't value values.
We don't value values. Wonderful thought, Tirumeni. Wonderful thought. So,
And therefore, we are now diving into a society which has lost all values.
very true. Very true.
Truth.
Very true.
What do you mean by truth?
Yeah.
Truth is fundamental for a man to be human. But we don't realize that. We are going to throw off truth for the sake of becoming human.
Exactly. Exactly. Tirumeni, what can we as individuals or we as groups, as a religious body, as social body, what can we do to reinstate these values into families, into the generation that's coming up? How can we bring about a change?
First of all, we should believe in it. Many people would say, now you see, I would say I'm a Christian, but I am not a Christian. Even bishops are not all fully Christian.
All right.
And therefore, what we want is the world is created by God for man and for the realization of man as God's representative on earth. That we should accept. God is not, the world is not for us.
Correct.
It is for God. And what God wants is God's children on earth to do God's work. That belongs to God, not to man.
Correct.
It is for God to be human. Human is a very great thing, not anything which anybody can do. You have to be something if you have to be human.
Correct.
I think Jesus had to work for many years to become human.
Correct.
See?
Correct.
And how many human beings there are today? We are all become subhuman. Say, formerly we used to say, to err is human. But now, the other day I heard somebody said, that's absolutely wrong. Not true.
Okay.
To err is subhuman.
Oh, that's a great way of thinking. Yeah, true.
You see? Not man is created in the image of God. And therefore you should always reflect God.
Correct.
And if he is a sinner, he is not reflecting God. And that's why, because man is reflecting sin, God had himself to appear as man. And so in Jesus Christ, we see one who is free from all sin. We think every man is a sinner. No.
Okay.
Any man can be free from sin. That's what Jesus showed. Sin is not part of humanity.
Okay. But it is being introduced.
It is part of rebellion of humanity.
Okay. 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 So sin as a rebellion against God's will.
Yes. Humanity means you become one with the other.
Correct.
We always say you become one with God.
God, yeah.
We are with God. If God is not with you, you are not.
Nowhere. Very true.
Yes.
Very true.
But you can be without your brother.
Yeah.
And that is what sin is, not without God. But you have got separated from your brother.
Okay. Okay.
See, when Adam was created, in his bone was Eve.
Yes.
And man and woman are cemented together
Yes.
to be one.
Correct.
One doesn't mean that they are not separate.
Separate. So that oneness reflects both in thinking, in thoughts, and thereby passing the value to the next generation.
Right.
Okay.
And the other is necessary for me to be myself.
Okay.
Now, for example, we have got what is called the ruling party and the opposition party. That is not right. Not opposition. The ruling party becomes the ruling party only if there is the opposition.
Correct. Correct.
You understand?
Correct.
So, the opposition party is not to oppose them, but to help them to be themselves.
All right.
So, to tell them now what is wrong with what you are doing.
Right. So it's a question of existence that comes into play.
See, this is, so the other man, my husband and wife live together. Yes. The husband is to find out the mistakes of the thinking and action of wife.
Right.
And the wife is to do likewise with the husband. And therefore, the other man is my need. Not my enemy, is my need. He will, without him, I cannot understand what I should not do and what I should do.
That's a brilliant thought. That's a brilliant thought. You define a successful marriage as a combination of people who accept or agree to disagree and also agree on disagreements.
Yes, I think all people should not agree on everything.
Yes.
Then there is something wrong about that.
Correct. Correct.
Isn't it?
Correct. So that agreement to one statement always will be dictatorship.
No, nobody should say, I am right, you are wrong.
Correct. Correct.
Together we can discover the truth.
Truth. Oh, wonderful.
Together.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So the togetherness and also the will to get corrected and to pass on corrections.
Right.
Wonderful. So Tirumeni, in terms of education, when we look at your education which you have done in your school days, in your college days, how do you see education has transformed to suit the modern world or the world which is equipped with technologies, with various areas which can create problems, into the lives of human and humanity? Where is the differences there?
I would say, would you like a world without problems? See, problem is a challenge.
Correct.
And challenge makes life happy
Exactly.
and unchallenging.
Wonderful.
And therefore, challenges are necessary in life. Now, for example, we run short of water.
Right.
And then, what to do about it?
Correct.
Supposing there was no shortage of water, we would have continued to waste
Exactly.
water.
Exactly.
And now, you see, we are saying, not only don't waste, but save.
Save water. Exactly.
See, hitherto we said, don't waste water.
Yeah.
No,
Correct.
don't waste water.
Yeah. That is
This is very important. Don't waste anything.
correct. this is exactly what was our next transition into. Once we covered about family values, we are living in a world, especially Kerala being called God's own country. That means God has bestowed a lot of blessings, including the onset of monsoons, which comes and touches India for the first time in the year in Kerala. But now we are facing acute shortage of water. I live in a place in Alapi district, and I find many villages complaining that they don't have water in their wells. What do you think is the way that we look forward to conserving or preserving God's creation?
See, we lived in a situation where there were so much of plenty of water.
Correct.
And we didn't need very much water because we didn't use so much of water for washing and other things we did. But now we wash everything, I mean, our hands 3 times an hour.
Correct.
Yeah. And then everything is, you see, wet, and we have to be. Formerly, it need not be so bright as this.
Exactly.
And therefore, what we should do is, when we develop new forms of life, we should think, is it possible for us to live, all of us to live like this?
Exactly.
നമ്മുടെ വെള്ളത്തിൻ്റെ ഗ്രൗണ്ട് വാട്ടർ ലെവൽ വളരെയധികം താണു പോകുന്നു എന്നാണ് സയൻറ്റിസ്റ്റുകളെല്ലാം പറയുന്നത്. നമുക്കിതിനെ പറ്റിയിട്ടൊരു പഠനമോ മറ്റേതെങ്കിലും ഒരു മോമെൻ്റായിട്ടോ പഠനത്തിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ശ്രമിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ?
പക്ഷെങ്കിൽ ഈ വെള്ളമില്ലാതെ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ജീവിക്കാൻ നോക്കുക. അത് വരുന്നതിന് മുമ്പേ ചിന്തിക്കേണ്ടതായിരുന്നു. അതാണ് നമുക്ക് പറ്റി ഇതെൻ്റെ ഡ്യൂട്ടി എന്നല്ല. ഈ വേൾഡിൻ്റെ മെയിൻ്റനൻസ് ഈസ് എവരിബഡീസ് ഡ്യൂട്ടി. എല്ലാവരും കൂടെ വിചാരിച്ചാലേ ഇത് സാധിക്കുകയുള്ളൂ. ലോകം രണ്ടുപേരെ കൊണ്ട് സാധിക്കാനൊക്കെ. സയൻറ്റിസ്റ്റ് cannot sustain the world. Scientists can tell us what to do and how to do it, but we have to do. The scientist doesn't know how to do it. Water that falls to the ground, what happens to it? We don't use it. We misuse it. If we use it, we would not have been so deprived of water. We could have had more water now, if only we knew what we were doing. See, when I was a young boy, the shortage of water was no problem anywhere in Travancore.
Okay.
But now, even when it rains, everybody is thinking of after the rain will there be water. The other day I was at Peru, and there was very heavy shower.
Yeah.
And the water minister, Matthew T. Thomas, was at that meeting. And he left, and then it rained. Then I phoned him up and said, you came and spent some time with us. Now you got plenty of rain. So you stay with us and then you will get rain. And then he said, stay with me and see that the rain continues. See, we are not serious about all this.
Yeah, but as a church which is a very strong organization, can we not take up steps or make a year of water conservation?
You are quite right. Now we think the church is for the heaven, not for the world.
Correct. Excellent thought.
If you want to go to heaven, you belong to the church.
Yeah.
See, that's not it. You want to live in the world, you have to. The church is for the world and not for heaven.
Correct.
So rain is a gift of God.
Is rain a gift of God? That's what Shyam is asking.
Yes. God is for man.
Yeah.
God is not for God. God is not for heaven. God didn't create heaven. God created heaven and earth
Yes.
simultaneously, both together. And therefore, if the heaven is to continue, the earth must be continued.
Tirumeni, other than this natural resource of rain, India or Kerala itself is blessed with a lot of goodness in terms of natural blessings. I myself have come back and I'm trying to become a farmer. So, what is your advice on the way that we've got to use our natural resources? Other than water, there are a lot of natural resources that we have. So, what are your viewpoints on creating and
See, I'm not a competent man to say all that. That's the trouble with Kerala. Everybody is an expert. He knows, he doesn't know. But you should listen to it. You see, I talked to Professor C.B. Raman
yeah?
about this life. He said, I said, sir, could you tell me what is your thesis? He said, I don't know what light is. I'm still trying to understand what light is.
My God, a great man like C.V.
Then yes. Then I said, sir, then who knows? If you do not know, who knows what light is? He said, my youngest daughter knows that.
Oh,
And if you want to know what light is, you come tomorrow. I will tell her to explain things. So I went there. At 6 o'clock, the girl came well dressed and then lighted a lamp and said, Devam, Devam. She said, she knows it is Devam.
Devam.
I am trying to understand what light is. Even after my thesis, I today don't understand. I am still trying to understand. See, the more you know, the more you want to know.
Yeah. Yeah.
See,
Exactly.
and the less you know, the less you want to know.
Correct.
So what you should do to preserve this, to use this is what we should learn.
Learn. Okay.
When we get some plenty of water, we say, all right, use it the way you like. No.
No. Conserve it and keep. Yeah.
Yes. You have to be careful with it.
Okay.
When I was young, my mother used to say, dear son, you must understand, if you go on eating sweets like this, there will come a day when you will not be able to eat any sweets at all. See? And that has become true.
After 100 years or?
Yes, now you see I am a diabetic patient. So all these sweet things are prohibited for me.
Okay. Okay. But do you like sweets? Do you enjoy sweets?
Yes, otherwise I wouldn't die.
Tirumeni, you've traveled all over the world.
Pardon?
You have traveled all over the world. And when you look at
The whole world traveled over me.
Exactly. So Tirumeni, when you look at from the world from different point of view, you've seen so many parts of the world, the Middle East, the Americas, the Asia. How do you see India when compared to all the other countries that you have visited?
Now, I always tell people, if God asks me, I am going to give you another 100 years.
Yeah.
Now, where do you want to be born? As whose child you want to be born? And what language you want to study? You have the freedom to decide. Then I will say, repeat what you have done.
Okay. So
Because I think you see, I'm very happy about what you have done to me. No reason. Except for few things that I did. Other things should be the same.
Tirumeni, you would like to come back to India, but when you look at the leaderships now, the leaderships around the world, also compared to the leaders here, what do you think is that essence that is needed to be a leader of the
Now,
masses.
I would ask you, what do you mean by a leader?
Yeah. To lead a community or something towards which is good.
Towards what?
Towards goodness.
What do you mean by good? What is goodness? For the drunkard, a cup of toddy is very good, but not for his family.
Correct. Correct.
You see? His drinking makes the family hungry.
So, goodness is...
So what do you mean by goodness? Total community of the total benefit of the total community is the real good thing. Not partial benefit of a part of the community.
Correct. Correct.
We say now, for example, there are so many people who are brilliant students, but so many people who don't have the opportunity to study. And many of them can. See, a teacher told me there was a student in his class. That student, always irregular in class, comes very late. So he wanted to go and meet her mother and tell her that she has some other plans. She is not attending school regularly and she should be strictly told. When he went there, he discovered the mother was bad, and she goes to 2 families to wash up plates before she goes to school.
Oh, this little girl.
A little girl. And you see, then only she can get money to pay the fees.
Correct.
And when the teacher saw that, he was very much moved. He told her, don't go on with this washing business. You cannot do it. I will pay your fees. Okay. You don't worry about your fees. And you study hard. And she studied and passed very, very high marks.
Wow.
Because she had to go and wash up the dishes of 2 houses. She cannot find time to go there and be in time, reach school in time. No use in saying what is education, how to educate, because many people can't go to school. You get them and tell them 3 ways of getting, but he cannot go to school. And therefore, make it possible for all people to have the basic needs of life. Reading, writing, dressing, bathing, eating, everything, all those things. Everybody
should have that. Tirumeni, with the advent of technology now that we see around, a lot of things have been forgotten. For example, handling a book is not seen as what was seen in your years of your childhood. No? So how do you think, is technology helping in people getting educated, or is technology leading them to some other directions?
See, we are now saying how I could get over the other woman.
Correct.
Not how together we can go forward.
Exactly.
See, I don't want my neighbor to come with me. I want my neighbor to be behind and me to go forward.
Correct. Correct.
But you see, you cannot. Environment is essential.
Correct.
If environment is lost, you are lost. Isn't it?
Correct.
Now, what is death? Cut away from your environment. You don't breathe that.
Oh, that's a wonderful way of looking at it. Yeah.
You see, if you want life, you take your environment with you. If you get away from your environment, you die. And therefore, getting alienated from your neighbor is suicide. The other man is necessary, isn't it?
Exactly.
Everybody would know that.
Exactly.
See, I knew a government officer who is those days called Peshkar,
Peshkar, yeah.
collector.
Yes.
You see, but there were only 3 or 4 Peshkars in the state. And we comes here with the police escort and
Yes.
everything, and they were always waiting. When he comes, all people come and move. So he retired and he came. He has no power,
Correct.
and nobody wants him.
Wants it, yeah.
So, and then he still thought he was collector and everybody should come and take permission. And his kitchen got fire.
Okay.
And he shouted, but nobody came.
Correct.
Because there was a rule, they should get his permission. Everybody stood at the outside the gate and said, may we come in, may we come in, may we come in. He said, come in, but they won't hear that. And they were slowly burning. You see? This is what you need your brother. Otherwise you cannot live. Man is not a solitary animal.
Exactly.
And therefore you must learn to live the art of living in society. And living for the other, not living for yourself.
Very true. Very true. So Tirumeni, we were just talking about technology, like WhatsApp, like Facebook. Lot of technology has come into the world and it's created goodness. At the same time, it has waylaid many people. So what do you think is individual's role, or we as Facebook Live people's role towards guiding them well?
My own feeling is there is no individual,
Okay.
only community. You become relevant only in community.
Correct.
Not, you see, is there anybody who is not related to somebody else?
True. True.
You are related to your father, you are related to your teacher.
True.
Isn't it?
True.
The man who sells you a book,
Correct.
the man who sells you sweets.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
And therefore, everybody is related to everybody. Without him, you cannot live.
Okay.
Now, for example, when I was a student, this Koranjeri market,
Yeah.
there used to be a Matai Chet,
Okay.
father of my neighbor.
Okay.
He is the one who collects, he has a big basket.
Okay.
You buy things like chena, kachile,
Yeah.
vaya, and all you put into this basket.
Okay.
And he would ship it for you to this
Okay.
boat. And the boat would go to my ferry,
Correct.
see.
Correct.
And unless he is there, nobody can ship this.
Things to there.
So Matai Chetan is more important than the collector.
Correct. Exactly.
And therefore we should realize that everybody, even that man who carries this weight, he is very important.
True. Tirumeni, my thought now goes on towards asking you a question about yourself itself. You said that you always loved sweets. What is your most favorite sweet that you...
Favorite?
Sweet dish. What would be that sweet dish if you ask once which you would always want?
Now, very difficult to say that. Now, if I say my favorite dish is payasam,
Yeah.
supposing I say
Yes.
that, then I will get only payasam. Then I will get disgusted with payasam.
So it's difficult to say what is your favorite sweet.
Yeah. Now, if you ask a child, do you love your father or mother more?
It's a
See,
confusing
that's a
question.
stupid question.
Very stupid question.
do I love my brother or my sister better?
That question is irrelevant totally.
See, if I ask the Achan,
Yeah.
do you love your wife more than she loves you?
Acha,
It's unable to answer.
Achan will leave my church if he has to answer that. See, so it's not comparison. Do you make her life as happy as it should be?
correct. Correct.
Do to others what is possible for you to do.
Correct. 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 Tirumeni, who has been the person who has influenced your life the most?
Pardon?
Who has been that single person, if I ask, who has influenced your life the most?
Now, how do you compare or find out the what is the machine which helps you to find out the amount of influence a man has had? How do you know any machine?
So the influences has come from many people?
I would say my father, my mother, my brother,
Oh, so
even my neighbor who always fights with me. He has helped me to meet the difficulties of life.
correct. Correct.
He has taught me.
Correct.
See?
Yeah, yeah.
He has, otherwise, if I have never had any difficulty in life,
Correct.
the first time I have meet some difficulty, I would have been lost.
Finished, yeah.
Now that neighbor who quarrels with me has helped me
To
to live with the rough storms of life.
correct. So the influences has come from all across.
And therefore, you can turn everything into blessing.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I like the way that you looked at the situations of being positive, because today itself I was talking to a classmate of mine.
You're right.
Today, Tirumeni, I was talking to a classmate of mine,
Ah,
and that classmate has lost his job, and he's having too much of pressures, and he's finding himself to be in a very negative state of mind. Now that I'm coming across many friends of mine, many people complaining about being negative, saying I'm very negative in my life. I don't know, but how do you talk to those people and make them feel more positive, more encouraged, and more?
see, I would say Jesus Christ lived on this earth. Did he heal all sick people?
Correct.
Did he convert all bad people?
No.
So, no man can save another man, but you together can save
Same, yeah.
both of you.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
See, the other man can help me to save myself and himself.
Right.
But you and he and I should join together.
Together for that. Yes.
I by myself cannot do it. എല്ലാവരോടും ഒരു കാര്യം പറയാനുള്ളൂ. എല്ലാ മനുഷ്യനും മനുഷ്യൻ്റെ അടിസ്ഥാന ആവശ്യങ്ങൾ ലഭിക്കുന്നതിനും ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നതിനും അതിൽ വളരുന്നതിനും സൗകര്യം ഉണ്ടാകണം.
Correct.
മനസ്സിലായോ?
ശരി.
He must get it, he must use it, and he must grow in it. എല്ലാ മനുഷ്യർക്കും അടിസ്ഥാന ആവശ്യങ്ങളെല്ലാം, like shelter, food, education, communication, everything.
ഇത് സകലർക്കും ലഭിച്ചിരിക്കണം അല്ലേ?
എല്ലാവർക്കും. എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ 53 മുറിയുള്ള വീട് വേണ്ട.
Correct.
അതുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ ഈ unnecessary necessities of life.
Unnecessary necessities of life. Wonderful coinage.
See, that is not necessity, but you make them a necessity.
Necessity, okay.
A necessity for you. Now, I have got 50 this gown.
Yes.
Why do I need 50 gown?
Correct. Correct.
See, it is waste of money.
Money.
And there are so many people without proper shirts.
Okay. Correct.
And they are what they are because of what I am what I am. Because without any need, I have 50 robes.
clothes, yeah.
robes.
Yeah.
I don't use all of them.
Correct. Correct.
I can't use them.
Correct.
And therefore, when I stitch a robe, I should do it in relation to my neighbor, the one who has no robe.
Robe.
പിന്നെ ഈ ലോക സമസ്ത സുഖിനോ ഭവന്തു,
Eh?
ലോക സമസ്ത സുഖിനോ ഭവന്തു.
അങ്ങനെ നമ്മൾ ചിന്തിക്കുവാണെങ്കിൽ ഈ മതങ്ങൾ കൊണ്ടുണ്ടാകുന്ന പ്രശ്നങ്ങളുണ്ടല്ലോ നമ്മുടെ ഇന്നത്തെ ലോകത്ത്.
മതങ്ങൾ തമ്മിൽ എന്നാ പ്രശ്നം?
തർക്കങ്ങളും അതില്ലെങ്കിൽ
എന്നാ തർക്കം?
എൻ്റെ ആരാധനാലയം അവരെടുക്കുന്നു, അവരുടെ ആരാധനാലയം നമ്മളെടുക്കുന്നു, ആ മതില്
അതാ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത്. എൻ്റെ അപ്പനെ പറ്റി എനിക്കുള്ള അഭിപ്രായവും എൻ്റെ അനിയനുള്ള അഭിപ്രായവും ഒന്നാണ്.
ഒരിക്കലും
അല്ല. എന്നെപ്പറ്റി എൻ്റെ ഭാര്യയ്ക്കുള്ള അഭിപ്രായം എൻ്റെ മൂത്ത മകൾക്കുള്ള അഭിപ്രായവും ഒന്നാണ്. ഒന്നാകരുത്. മനസ്സിലായി? ഭാര്യയ്ക്കുള്ള ഫീലിംഗ് അല്ല എനിക്കുണ്ടാകേണ്ടത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് വ്യത്യസ്തത, മതം വ്യത്യസ്തമായിരിക്കണം. ഞാൻ നടക്കാൻ വയ്യാത്ത എനിക്ക് എന്നെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്ന ദൈവമാണ്. നടക്കാവുന്ന എനിക്ക് എന്നെ ഓടിക്കുന്ന ദൈവമാണ്. മനസ്സിലായി? അപ്പം അങ്ങനെ ഗോഡ് ആക്ട്സ് ഡിഫറെൻ്റ്ലി. എല്ലാവരും അങ്ങനെ. ഈ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ പഠിക്കുന്ന പരീക്ഷയ്ക്ക് ജയിക്കാൻ പ്രയാസമുള്ളവന് ആ ചോദ്യത്തിൻ്റെ ഉത്തരത്തിൻ്റെ പകുതി ഒന്ന് എഴുതിയാൽ മതി. മറ്റവന് ആ മുഴുവൻ എഴുതണം, എങ്കിലേ അവന് ഫസ്റ്റാകാൻ. എനിക്ക് ഒരു ചോദ്യത്തിൻ്റെ ഉത്തരത്തിൻ്റെ 4 എഴുതിയാൽ മതി. So, because I don't contribute much to the well-being of the society. If I want to contribute, I must also labor hard. ഇങ്ങനെ കിട്ടുന്നത് ഹോൾഡ് ചെയ്യാനല്ല, ഉപയോഗിക്കാനാണ്. ഇങ്ങനെ ബാങ്കിൽ ഡെപ്പോസിറ്റ് ഇടുന്നതിന് പണം ഉപയോഗിക്കരുത്. അത് മനുഷ്യർക്ക് ഉപയോഗിക്കാൻ കൊടുക്കണം. ഇപ്പം ഈ കിടക്കുന്ന പണമൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ മനുഷ്യരുടെ ആവശ്യങ്ങൾക്കായിട്ട് കൊടുക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ, ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത് ഇപ്പം ബാങ്കിൽ 5 വർഷമായിട്ട് ഉപയോഗിക്കാതെ ആളുകൾ ഇട്ടിരിക്കുന്ന പണമുണ്ട്. ആ പണമെല്ലാം കൂടെ എടുക്കാമെങ്കിൽ ലോകത്തിൻ്റെ ഇന്നത്തെ പ്രശ്നം ഇല്ലേ? 5 വർഷമായിട്ട് ഞാൻ ഫിക്സ്ഡ് ഡെപ്പോസിറ്റ് ഇട്ടിരിക്കുന്ന പണം,
ഉപയോഗിക്കാത്ത പണം,
അതെടുത്താൽ മതി. എല്ലാവർക്കും വീടുണ്ടാവും.
ശരിയാണ്. അടുത്ത തലമുറ വളരുന്ന രീതി, ഇപ്പം എൻ്റെ മകളായാലും അടുത്ത തലമുറയുടെ ചിന്താഗതി തന്നെ ഒത്തിരി വ്യത്യാസങ്ങളുണ്ട്. മതത്തിനെക്കുറിച്ചുള്ള വ്യത്യാസങ്ങൾ, ലോകത്തെക്കുറിച്ചുള്ള വ്യത്യാസങ്ങൾ, മാതാപിതാക്കളോട് ഇടപെടേണ്ട രീതികളിലുള്ള വ്യത്യാസങ്ങൾ, പഠനത്തിലുള്ള വ്യത്യാസങ്ങൾ. ഇത്രയും വ്യത്യാസങ്ങളുടെ മധ്യത്തിൽ ഈ കുഞ്ഞുങ്ങളെ നേരായ രീതി വളർത്താനുള്ള ഒരു പേരൻറ്റിങ് ട്രിക്ക് എന്തുമായിരിക്കും?
അതെ, നമ്മളങ്ങനെ അല്ലാതെ ജീവിക്കാൻ നോക്കൂ. അതായത് ഇന്നത്തെ ഇത് നാളെ റിപ്പീറ്റ് ചെയ്യും. Is tomorrow a repetition of today?
Never.
Or is it tomorrow, another day?
Another day.
ഈ മറ്റുള്ളവരെ സ്വീകരിക്കണം, മിടുക്കന്മാരെ മാത്രം സ്വീകരിക്കാതെ. ഈ ഒരു സാഹിബ് ഇവിടെ വന്നു. സാഹിബ് വന്നപ്പം സാഹിബ് ഭാര്യയ്ക്ക് ഒരു എഴുത്തെഴുതി. അപ്പോൾ പോസ്റ്റ് ഓഫീസ് എവിടെയാണെന്ന് സാഹിബിന് അറിയാൻ പറ്റും. അപ്പം വഴിയൊരു കൊച്ചിനെ കണ്ടു പറഞ്ഞു, നീ എനിക്ക് പോസ്റ്റ് ഓഫീസ് ഇവിടെ എവിടെയാണെന്ന് കാണിച്ചു. അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ കൊണ്ടുപോയി കാണിച്ചു. സാഹിബ് വാ. അവൻ സാഹിബിൻ്റെ കൂടെ കൊണ്ട് നിന്ന് കണ്ട് ഇതിൻ്റെ അകത്തോട്ട് ഇടാൻ പറഞ്ഞു. ഇട്ടു. അപ്പോൾ സാഹിബ് പറഞ്ഞു, നീ എന്നെ പോസ്റ്റ് ഓഫീസ് കാണിച്ചു തരും. അപ്പോൾ ആ കാണിച്ച സ്ഥിതിക്ക് ഞാൻ നിന്നെ സ്വർഗത്തിലേക്ക് പോകുന്ന വഴി പഠിപ്പിക്കണം. അവൻ പറഞ്ഞു, പോസ്റ്റ് ഓഫീസിലോട്ടുള്ള വഴി അറിയാൻ മേലാത്തത് ആയിപ്പായ എന്നെ സ്വർഗത്തിലേക്ക് കാണിക്കാൻ പോകുന്ന എനിക്ക് കാണണ്ടെന്ന്. ഇവിടെ ഇപ്പോഴുള്ളത് ഇമ്മീഡിയറ്റ് നീഡ് മീറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പഠിക്കണം. ഇപ്പം വെള്ളമില്ലാത്തപ്പം ഇവിടെ വെള്ളം കൊണ്ട് കൊടുക്കാൻ കാണിക്കുന്ന മത്തായി ചേട്ടനാണോ, വെള്ളത്തിൻ്റെ നേച്ചർ എന്താണെന്ന് പ്രസംഗിക്കുന്ന CV രാമൻ സാറാണ് വലിയ വെള്ളം കൊടുത്തിട്ട് മത്തായി ചേട്ടൻ. നമ്മുടെ ഇമ്മീഡിയറ്റ് നീഡ് അത് ആക്കണം. പിന്നെ ഈ അൺനെസസറി നീഡ്സ് നെസസറി ആക്കരുത്.
വലിയ തോട്ടാണ്
നമ്മൾ മനസ്സിലായി. നമ്മളെപ്പോഴും ഇതായത് ഇപ്പം വലിയ ഷർട്ട് വേണം. എന്തിന്? ചുമ്മാ ഞാൻ എപ്പോഴും പറയുന്ന ഒരു കഥയുണ്ട്. എൻ്റെ ഒരു പള്ളിയിൽ ഒരു ഭാര്യയും ഭർത്താവും കൂടെ കല്യാണത്തിന് വന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ഈ സ്ത്രീയെ ഒരു ട്രെയിൻ ഉള്ള ഒരു ഡ്രസ്സായിട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ അങ്ങ് അതായത് നീണ്ടു കിടക്കുക. അപ്പം ഏകദേശം പള്ളിയുടെ 3/4 ഭാഗം വരെ ഇതിൻ്റെ അറ്റമുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു വല്യപ്പനും വല്യമ്മയും കൂടെ ആ പള്ളി വെച്ച് കണ്ടോ എന്തോ അവർ അതേ കയറി നിന്നുകൊണ്ട് വർത്താനം പറയുക. ആ ട്രെയിനിൽ നിന്നുകൊണ്ട് അവരുടെ അപ്പോൾ അച്ഛൻ അവരോട് പറഞ്ഞു, ആ കയറി വരാൻ പറഞ്ഞു ഈ സ്ത്രീയോട് എഴുതാൻ. അവർ നോക്കിയിട്ട് നീങ്ങാൻ പറ്റും. അതായത് ഈ വല്യപ്പനും വല്യമ്മയും കൂടെ അതായത് നിൽക്കുന്നതുകൊണ്ട് അവർക്ക് മുമ്പോട്ട് പോകാൻ അവർ കടന്ന് പിടിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ഒരുത്തൻ നോക്കിയപ്പം അങ്ങ് അവർ നിൽക്കുന്നതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ അവർ പറഞ്ഞു വല്യപ്പനൊന്ന് മാറിക്കും. മനസ്സിലായോ? അപ്പോൾ ആ വല്യപ്പൻ ഇറങ്ങിയപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ഈ വേണ്ടാത്ത ആഡംബരം എല്ലാം കൂടെ വലിച്ച് വല്യപ്പനെയും വല്യമ്മയും കൂടെ അതേ കയറ്റി വെച്ചാൽ പെണ്ണ് കെട്ടാനൊക്കെ അവരെ അതൊന്ന് ഇറക്കി കേട്ടാം. അതായത് ഈ വലിയ കോട്ടും ഷർട്ടും ഒക്കെ ഇട്ട് ഇവിടെ വന്ന് കെട്ടണം. ഈ വലിയ ചൂടുള്ള സ്ഥലത്ത് ഈ കോട്ടും ഒക്കെ ഇട്ട് സായിപ്പ് തന്നെ കോട്ട് ഊരുന്ന സ്ഥലത്ത് നമ്മൾ സായിപ്പ് ഊരുന്നുണ്ട്. അതുകൊണ്ട് നെസസിറ്റീസ് എന്താണ് എന്നറിയാം.
Separating necessities from luxuries. Tirumeni, thank you very much for spending your time with us. We are extremely blessed. And please do remember 916 group in your prayer, Mark Chrysostom 916 group in your prayers. Thank you very much for being in tune with us as we had a wonderful interaction with His Grace, our Villa Metropolita, our Tirumeni Apachan. We, Sham and Reverend Raji Kenan Pilposachan, together wish Tirumeni many, many more years of spreading goodness, of spreading the light and the wisdom among the people, not only of Kerala, but the worldwide.